Welcome you to Norwegian International School Independence Day celebration. I want to say a very good morning to everybody, the NIS family at home, and those on campus. You are warmly welcome. Anchoring this program with me would be Miss Bokumi, and then we have a lot of presentations, recitations, a playlet, and many other things to make you appreciate what God has done for Nigeria. So, I welcome Ms. Bukumi to come and take the school prayer as we fly on this frequency. Thank you.
May we all rise as we say the school prayer. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let our school be full of contentment. Let love abide here. Love of one another. Love of mankind. Love of life itself. And love of God. Let us remember that as many hands build a house, so many hearts make a school. Amen. While we are still standing wherever we are, I'm talking about people at home and people in the hall. Please let's stand right for the national anthem. National pledge. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity, and uphold our honor and glory, so help me God. May we all be seated as I call on Mr. Obi to take the next item. Okay.
Before we get started, I'd like you to put your hands together for Nigeria. Put your hands together for Nigeria, those of us in the hall here, and those of you at home on Zoom or whatever platform you're using, put your hands together for Nigeria. It's a sign of appreciation. But I'd like to welcome the principal of the school, Mr. Gill, to give us his message. Welcome the principal with a clap, please.
A very good morning to all of you, parents, students, and staff. A very happy Independence Day. You all look lovely and beautiful in your traditional dresses. The Nigerian Independence Day is celebrated every year on the 1st of October. It's a very special and important event in the history of Nigeria, as it marks the independence of Nigeria from its former colonial master. The country was once a colony of Great Britain until it became an independent and free state on the 1st of October 1960. 1st of October 2020 will mark 60 years since Nigeria got her independence from the British colonial rule in 1960. This year, the Nigerian people will proudly celebrate the 60th anniversary of their country's independence. On 1st of October, as Nigeria achieved independence from Great Britain, the Executive Council, consisting completely of Nigerians, was headed by Alhaji Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, who later served as the first Prime Minister of independent Nigeria. The country's first government was a coalition of conservationist parties and that came to power in the mid-20th century in response to the increasingly passionate requests for political independence from the colonial powers. On the first morning, the President broadcasts a live speech on television and radio to commemorate the Independence Day. 1st of October is marked as a public holiday in Nigeria and an affair to remember. The Nigerians celebrate their country's Independence Day by decorating their streets, homes, and towns with Nigeria's flags. People are out on the streets waving and wearing the colors of the flag, green and white. Today, our students will share some interesting presentations about the culture of Nigeria. I do hope you will find them interesting. Let me too share some interesting facts about Nigeria which will make us proud. Nigeria is home to 7% of the total languages spoken on earth. The walls of Benin in Edo State are the longest and the ancient man-made structures on earth. The Jos Plateau indigo bird and the Anambra waxbill bird are found nowhere else on the planet. According to the World Resource Institute, Nigeria is home to 4,715 unique kinds of plant species and more than 550 types of breeding birds and mammals, making it stand out amongst the most environmentally lively places on the planet. So there we go, so many interesting facts about Nigeria. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Congratulations, and you look wonderful in your beautiful outfits. Congratulations, do enjoy the program, and over now to the MC. Thank you very much.
Okay, I didn't know that the principal knew so much about Nigeria. Can we put our hands together for him again? Before we welcome Chikamara to give us a prelude to the program and presentations that will be coming hereafter, I would tell you a little story. A story about Nigerian founding fathers. The story was told that when they went for negotiations to get independence for Nigeria, they were lodged in hotels in London. And while they were having their sessions in their hotel rooms, they go to ease themselves, they turn on the taps on the walls, and they will have water flowing. And they said to themselves, if these people have water flowing from the walls, and back in our country we go to the streams and rivers to get water, why not we take these taps and put them in our pockets and in our agbadas, so that when we go home, we will install the taps on the walls and make sure we have water. And they were plucking off all the plumbing taps from the walls and putting them in their pockets. And they came to Nigeria and installed them in their houses. Unfortunately, water did not come out. They didn't know that there was a source of the water. It was not only the taps that produced the water. And so Nigeria of today, we will do our best to look for where the source of water is, and not just getting the taps and installing them on our walls. Put your hands together again for Nigeria, because we have come of age and we have learned a lot of things. We have come to know that water is not just flowing from the walls, from the taps, but that there is a source from somewhere that the water comes from. Put your hands together for Nigeria once again. Thank you very much, Miss Chika Amara, a student of year 9. Please come up and give us your introduction, please. Thank you. If you don't clap for Chika Amara, come and give us a speech.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to be talking about our culture and our heritage. Culture refers to the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society. On the other hand, heritage refers to the aspects of culture which are inherited to the present and which will be preserved for the future. Our culture makes us the individuals we all are today. Let's look at Nigeria. Some of us are Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Efik, etc. Although we may not always want to admit it, our culture makes us unique. It separates us from the rest. As for our heritage, it reminds us of our roots. All the monuments and folk tales and songs from our different tribes help us take pride in our culture. No matter how far we go or what languages we speak, we can never fall too far from the tree that we forget where we come from. Just like in NIS, even though we don't all come from the same place, we're still one school, one community, and one country. Still one Nigeria. That's why this year's theme is so important. Nigeria is ours, so this is our culture and this is our heritage, and we need to learn to embrace it. Now sit back and enjoy the wonderful activities we have planned to honor Our Lady, Nigeria, united as one voice, one people, and one spirit. Thank you.
Well done, Chikamara. That was a very, very good part that you played just now to remind us all that we have one Nigeria, whether you be Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Efik, Ibibio, Kanuri, Fulani. We are one Nigeria. Coming up shortly is a short video from our Year 2 pupils. And in this video, they are going to be reminding us about the important dates in Nigeria. I know for some of us, the only important date is February 14th, Valentine's Day. They are going to be telling us about those important dates in Nigeria and what actually happened on those days. Please sit back and enjoy.
Good morning, all. My name is Brian Chibudi. I'm here to talk about a significant date in Nigeria. In 1973, Naira and Kobo was introduced to replace the British pounds as shillings. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. My name is Chimelpet Habia. The Nigeria's national pledge was written by Professor Felicia Adebola Adedoyin in 1976. And it goes like this. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. Thank you.
In 1959, Kawa Kokomi designed the Nigeria flag.
1914, the amalgamation of the Northern and Southern Protectorates under the name Nigeria.
May 27th, Children's Day celebration. All children are honored annually in Nigeria.
My name is Sarah Lloyd Okori, and I'm going to talk about the Junta. June 12th, Democracy Day. Nigerians celebrate the end of military rule and the beginning of civilian rule.
In 1991, Abuja replaced Lagos as the capital city of Nigeria.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex and I'm from year 2. Today I'm going to read the Nigerian Independence Day speech. The Nigerian Independence Day is celebrated every year on October 5th. It Nigeria and it marks their independence from their former colonial master. Nigerian flag was also hosted on the 1st October for the first time. Thank you. Happy Independence Day to you all.
Hello, my name is Atinobu Chukwukamile of Harcourt. I am here to present to you one important date in Nigeria. The 1st January 1914, North and South came together to form a country called Nigeria. Thank you. My name is Oluwaseun. 1978, Nigerian national anthem, Arise O Compatriots, was composed by Benedicto Jassy to play the Nigerian first anthem, Nigeria Will Yield You. Thank you. In 1963, Nigeria became a republic nation where the power to rule is held by the people and their elected members.
I was particularly thrilled by the adornment of those wonderful kids. They make me want to be like a kid once again. But I know that's not going to happen. So, I am going to welcome year 3 to also display a video about themselves, talking about the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. Year 3 is up now for you.
There are 36 states in Nigeria with a federal capital territory in Abuja. These states are divided into 6 geopolitical zones. Anambra State, Light of the Nation; Abia State, God Zone State; Ebonyi State, Salt of the Nation; Enugu State, Coal City State; Imo State, Eastern Heartland. Thank you.
South Zone, Akwa Ibom State, Land of Promise; Bayelsa State, Glory of all lands; Cross River State, People's Paradise; Edo State, Heartbeat of the Nation; Delta State, the Big Heart; River State, Treasure Base of the Nation.
My name is Kayla and I'm in year 3. Southwest Zone, Ekiti State, Land of Honor and Integrity; Lagos State, Center of Excellence; Ogun State, Gateway State; Ondo State, Sunshine State; Osun State, Land of Virtue; Oyo State, Space Center State. Thank you. North Central Zone, Benue State, Food Basket of the Nation; Osun State, the Confluence State; Kwara State, the State of Harmony; Niger State, the Power State; Nasarawa State, home of solid minerals; Plateau State, home of peace and tourism.
Hello everybody, my name is Kai Odiachi from Masaba in Delta State. Northwest Zone, Kano State, Center of Commerce; Kaduna State, Center of Learning; Katsina State, home of hospitality; Kebbi State, land of equity. Thank you, bye.
Good morning, all. My name is Gracious Omar Okore. I am in year 3. I'm here to present to you 2 states in Nigeria and their slogan: sit back, relax, and enjoy. Jigawa State, the new world; Sokoto State, seat of Caliphate; Zamfara State, farming is our pride. Thank you.
Gombe State, Jewel in the Savannah; Taraba State,
Nature gift to the nation. Yobe State, pride of the Sahel.
Hello everyone, Northeast Zone, Adamawa State, land of beauty, Bauchi State, fair of tourism, Borno State, home of peace. Thank you.
And I must admit, I admire all the attires I've been saying. Like, I've been trying to look for a particular one to model after. Well done, year 2. Well done, year 3. Now we'll be going down memory lane with a form of dance from different cultures. And this dance will be presented by the year 4 pupils. Please, let's give them a round of applause as this video will be starting shortly.
Wow. These kids have done wonderfully well. They've just shown us that they are proud of their heritage. They're proud of Nigeria. They're proud of her culture. They're proud of her dance. And I'm sure they are proud of her food. Because that is where we have a lot of young people differing in their love for their culture, who prefer pizza instead of amala. They will prefer indomie or spaghetti. And instead of afang soup or kazi or ewedu, they will prefer hot dog and sandwiches. But what the year 3 students or year 4 students just showcased in their dance is that they love their culture. When you talk about culture, you talk about the dance, talk about the food, talk about the dressing, the marriage, and everything. And I know that when you're proud of what you have, you make other people want to have it. Let's put our hands together again for year 4. If you're happy, please put your hands together again for year 4.
And I know
While we're waiting for year 5, please, if you're coming on Zoom, mute yourself. Some of your backgrounds are noisy. So while we're waiting for year 5 to tell us about our national leaders, it will go in this order. Michaela, Araf, Chimeka, Adana, Kara, and David. So it will go in that order. Michaela, Araf, Kanyechi, Chimeka, Adana, Kara, and David. Before we have them come on, I'd like to just keep us a little busy. Can some of our students here, yes, if you know anyone, just put up your hand and say something. Anybody? Anybody? How many minerals do we have in Nigeria? Anybody? Nobody is putting up their hands. Maybe we'll put it up as a test, or put it in one of the exams, geography, history, or something. We're told, okay, somebody's waving the hand at the back. We're told of somebody that went for a Nigerian elite, that went for an interview to be a minister. And they asked him one of the questions. Please, sir, do we have minerals in Nigeria? And he said, yes. Can you name some of the minerals? And he said, Fanta, Coke, Sprite. And if it's today, maybe we'll talk about Biggie. And they started laughing at him. He got up and left in shame because he didn't know the minerals Nigerian. Okay, somebody's putting up their hand. Yes, Priye. Yes, Priye, please tell us. Tell us as many as you know. As many as you can remember. Yes, Priye, we are waiting for you. Priye is an exit student, year 11, NIS. Please tell us how many minerals you know we have in Nigeria. 34. Wow, Priye said we have 34 minerals in Nigeria. How many can you mention, Priye? Okay, limestone, gold. Let's clap for her. At least she knows two. Any other person? Any other person? Yes? Is there any hand? Okay. And another young man was asked in an interview to mention the things he has achieved. The question was, how responsible are you? What are the things you've achieved in life? What are the things on? Have you discovered anything? Have you carried out any project successfully? And all of that. He didn't understand the question. And he said something like, if it is being responsible, I'm very responsible. And they asked him to say how responsible he was. And he said he stole bulbs. He was responsible for the missing bulbs in the office area. He was responsible for the missing tire in his boss's car. From his boss's car, he was responsible for some items that were stolen in the school secretary's office. He was responsible for breaking the tap that that flooded the place. He was mentioning all the bad things that he had done, and they told him to get up and leave because they were not looking for that kind of responsible man. What have you done as a student, as a teacher, as a parent, as a Nigerian, or as somebody, an expatriate living in Nigeria? What have you done to make Nigeria great? How responsible are you? And I'm sure your answers will be worthwhile. Put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves for sitting out there. Okay, so we'll be giving the stage to year 5 to tell us about our national leaders. It will be on Zoom live. To be live on Zoom. And as I said, we are going to go in this order: Michaela, Araf, Kanyechi, Chimeka, Adana, Kara, and David. Year 5.
Sir Amadou Bello. He was born 12 June 1910 in Rabak, Sokoto State. He was assassinated in a military coup 15 January 1966 in Kaduna State. He was the first premier of the northern region of Nigeria. His portrait is on the 200 Naira note. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. That was wonderful, Araf. We are clapping for you from here. We are proud of you, Araf. Can we have Kanyechi, please?
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was born on 16th November 1904 in Zungeru. He died 11th May 1996 in Enugu. He was the first premier of the Eastern region. He was the first president of the independent Nigeria, and his portrait is on the 500 Naira notes. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you, Kanyechi. Well done. We will now have Chimeka.
Chief Anthony Enahuru was born 22nd July 1923 in Oromi, Edo State. He died 15 December 2010 in Benin City. He was the first to move the motion for Nigeria's independence in 1963. He joined the struggle for independence as a student leader. He was jailed twice for sedition, which means conduct or speech in inciting people to rebel and writing satiric articles. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful, Chimeka. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Let's have Adana. Hello, Adana. Okay, Adana is not here. Let's have Kara.
Herbert Samuel Macaulay. He was born 14th November 1864 in Lagos State. He died 11th May 1946 in Lagos State. He founded Nigeria's nationalism. He founded a party called Nigeria National Democratic Party in 1923. His portrait is on the 100 Naira note, which was later replaced with a coin.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kara. Thank you. Yes, David.
Mustafa Bello was born in December 1912 in Bauchi. He died in a military coup 15 January 1966 in Lagos. He was a teacher by profession, was the first and only Prime Minister of Nigeria, and his portrait is on the 5 Naira. Thank you.
A brief about the Nigerian Civil War. Please let's give her a round of applause. Blossom, you're up. You can start now. Okay, I believe Blossom needs to work on something very quickly over there. Next up,
Okay.
I'd like to call on Omasom Wami. Hold on, Omasom. Blossom, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Blossom, you have the floor now.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Blossom Odiachi, and I will be giving you a brief summary on the Nigerian Civil War. The Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, was a civil war in Nigeria fought between the government of Nigeria, headed by General Yakubu Gowon, and the secessionist state of Biafra, led by Lieutenant Colonel Odemegu Ojukwu, from July 1967 to January 1970. Biafra represented the nationalist movement of the Igbo people, whose leadership thought they could no longer coexist with the northern-dominated federal government. The conflict resulted from political, economic, ethnic, cultural, and religious tensions, which preceded Britain's formal decolonization of Nigeria from 1960 to 1963. During the war, many people died of starvation and illness. Thank you.
Please let's give Blossom a round of applause. Well done, Blossom. That was a very good job. Coming up next is Homasom Wami, and she's going to be talking to us about General Yakubu Gowon. Homasom, you have the floor.
All protocols duly reserved. My name is Homason Wami, and today I'm going to be talking about Yakubu Gowon. General Yakubu Gowon was born 19th October 1934. He was the fifth of 11 children. He grew up in Zaria, Plateau State. He was born in Lokanke local government area of Plateau State. He was a political and military leader who served as the head of the state of Nigeria from 1966 to 1975. He took after the 1966 Nigeria counter coup. He ruled during the deadly Nigerian civil war, which resulted in death of 3 million people, which mostly were civilians. He was overthrown of the 1975 coup d'etat. He grew up in Zaria State and had his early life and education there. Thank you.
Well done, Omasom. That was very nice. Thank you for that information on General Yakubu Gowon. It should be noted that General Yakubu Gowon played a major part in the Nigerian Civil War because as a then, he was the head of state. Next up is Sammy Johnson. And Sammy is going to be talking to us about Major Kaduna Nzogu. Sammy, you have the floor.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Samuel Dollar Johnson. I'm going to be talking about Major Kanadu Nzogu. Major Kanadu Nzogu was born on the 26th of February 1937 in Kanadu. He played a leading role in the first military coup, the 3rd of January 1966 Sunday. He was executed on July 29th of 1967.
Well done, Sammy. Thank you for telling us about Major Kaduna Nzogu. Major Kaduna Nzogu was the leader of the first coup d'etat in Nigeria. Thank you, Sammy, for that information. Next up, we have Haman Amadina, and he's going to be talking about Major General Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu. Haman, you have the floor.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Haman Amadina, and today I'm going to be talking about Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu. Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu was a Nigerian military officer and politician who was born on the 4th of November 1933 in Zungeru, Niger State. He served as the military governor of the eastern region of Nigeria in 1966 and the leader of the breakaway Republic of Biafra from 1967 to 1970. He was active as a politician from 1983 to 2011 when he died at the age of 78. Thank you.
Well done, Aman. Thank you for that short information about Major General Chukwemeka Odumegu Ojukwu. Last but not the least, for the year 6 pupils, we'll be listening to an original poem written by Kelly Nwafo. She has an original poem about the Nigerian Civil War. Kelly, you have the floor.
The Nigerian Civil War. They fought and they fought. They thought they were done, but the Nigerian Civil War had only just begun. Sounds of gunshots from the east to the west. Sound of gunshots from the east to the west. The North was not left out. The starving people had only one quest. The quest was to find a way to survive, to find peace. They strive and strive. People go to war and never come back, and losing someone makes them more in anguish. Thank you.
Please clap for Kelly, or you come and recite a poem for us. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. We move on to folk song by Tito. It will be a live Zoom performance. And thereafter, we'll have Tenny, who'll be doing a video too. Then thereafter, we'll have the Founders House performing live on stage. So we'll have Tito, then we'll have Tenny, and then the Founders House. Yes, Tito, you have our attention.
Thank you, Mr. Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Tito Biloluwa Ahobadejo, and thank you for coming to this event that marks the National Day of Nigeria. Today, I will be explaining what a folk song is. So, what is a folk song? A folk song is a song that originates in a traditional popular culture. And of course, you know we have a lot of cultures in Nigeria. A folk song is usually shared and passed down from generations to generations to remind people of their culture, tradition, and language, generally speaking, our way of living. As we mark the 60th anniversary of Nigeria, I urge us all to take interest in our pride and in our different cultures, like wear the clothes, speak the language, and eat the food, so that we can develop and preserve it for generations to come. Thank you and have a wonderful National Day.
Thank you, Tito. Thank you. We are clapping for you over here. Thank you. Now we have Tenny. We have Tenny present her video.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. My name is Teniola Ajala, and today I'm going to be singing to you a Yoruba folk song named Batayimadu Kokoka and Ishabe. Ishabe, Nishe Ilewa. Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ ló máa jalè, ìwé kíkọ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá kò pé o, kò pé o. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ ló máa jalè, ìwé kíkọ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá ló pé o, ló pé o. Batamiadu kokoka. Batamiadu kokoka. Simbaka weni. Batamiadu kokoka. Simbaka weni. Batamiadu kokoka. Batamiadu cherere niwe. Batamiadu sherere niwe. Simbaka weni. Batamiadu sherere niwe. Simbaka weni. Batamiadu sherere niwe. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful performance. Can we put our hands together for Tito? Wonderful. It's one thing to be from a place, and it's another to be able to speak the language of your community or your mother tongue. And then it's yet another thing to be able to sing in that language. So if you can speak your language, you should be able to sing in it. So thank you, Tenny. Let's have the Founders House performance on stage. Happy viewing.
This is the press on the press on the press on the see that person on the
That was I would say that song was very Nigerian. It looks so much like Nigerian and is wonderful. Put your hands together for the Founder's House. Thank you for that wonderful performance. Before we have quotes from Tammy, Gabriela, and Ire, that is year 10 students. Before we have quotes from them, we would like Yembe to give us a violin presentation. It will be on Zoom. A violin presentation by Yembe on Zoom. Thereafter, we'll have Tammy, Gabriela, and Ire to do their quotes, to give us their quotes. Yembe, you have the floor. Thank you.
Norris, wonderful presentation from Yembe. Well done. Keep the good job up. Next on our agenda, like my co-anchor said, we'll be having quotes. At this point, I would like to call on Ire for our quotes. She'll be presenting live on Zoom. Do we have Ire in the house? Now, before Ire comes up, okay, is she here already?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Iroluwa Yetunde, and today
Do we still have Ire in the house? Okay. Ire presently is experiencing some network issues over there. So right now I'll be calling on Tammy while Ire gets prepared again. Tammy, can we have your quotes?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tammy, and I'll be reading some quotes by famous Nigerians. First off is a quote by Wole Soyinka, which says, "The greatest threat to freedom is the lack of criticism." Next, we have a quote by Aliko Dangote, who said, "If you don't have ambition, you shouldn't be alive." And the last one, a very famous quote by Nnamdi Azikiwe: "No matter how old an individual is, whether he is young or he is old, as long as he thinks in accordance with the times, he is immortal." Thank you.
Thank you, Tammy, for those quotes. Those quotes are by famous Nigerians. I don't know if Ire is ready. If Ire is ready, okay. Okay, so very quickly, I'm going to be putting all parents on the spot right now. I remember going down memory lane that there was this tradition in every Nigerian home where you sit your children down at night and you tell them stories. At a point, it was giving this tag, Tales by Moonlight. So I'm going to be talking to all the kids in the house today to ensure that they listen to Tales by Moonlight from their parents today. Parents are giving you enough time to prepare. You have enough time to prepare. Just try to go down memory lane. Think of that story you were told as a child and please pass on the tradition. Okay, next up we're going to be having Gabriella. And she's going to be presenting her artwork and explaining what the artwork is about. Gabriella, you have the floor now.
I need to share my video. Cheese. It's on.
This is our first on the beat.
Good morning. My name is Gabriela Amobi from year 10, and as you can see, I've made an artwork. The green is Nigerian map represents Nigerian's agriculture. The bold woman in red represents how brave and beautiful Nigerian women are. The bold woman in green also represents Nigerian's agriculture. Both women represent how bold, brave, and beautiful Nigerian women are. The woman pounding represents how the Nigerian mothers, which takes us back, the woman pounding takes us back to the roots of Nigeria, when Nigerian parents, mothers, manually made food for their family. Nigeria cannot be a country without having its individuals which have made an impact, such as Chinua Achebe, who is a renowned writer, Fela Kuti, who is widely known for his great music, and Fumilayo Kuti, the mother of Fela Kuti, who is known for her impact in women rights. We also have crude oil, which is Nigeria's main source of wealth, and the artwork also includes many different Nigerian arts and Nigerian's currency. The name of this artwork is made based on the theme of this event, which is Nigeria, my culture, my heritage. Thank you.
And I must say, I love your artwork. Keep it up, please. Next up, we are going to be listening to another presentation from Daniela. Can we have Daniela, please? And while Daniela is coming up, please can Ire get ready once again to take the quotes by famous Nigerians.
This is our first on the beat.
My journey was inspired by Fulani woman. As you can see, this is a typical Fulani woman carrying milk from her farm. The soil you can see was rich in Nigeria's natural products. There were many farms in Nigeria, especially for grain crops. The soils are very good in grain crops like cocoa, oil palm, rubber, and they are all of considerable importance in Nigeria's agriculture. She is seen in black to represent that the women of Nigeria will forever stand bold. And as you know, black is beauty. Thank you.
Let's give Daniela a round of applause. We're not clapping. Next up, we are going to be taking the quotes once again from Ire. Okay, Ire is not available now. The next event is going to be a presentation by Year 11 students. Year 11 students.
Want to do their thing. Year 11 and Kazi. Year 11 and Kazi. Kazi is in year 9. And he wants to join the big boys. After that, we'll be having a playlet by year 9 students. Wonderful year 9 students. We are waiting for you.
Igbo kwenu. Igbo kwenu. Kweziodu. Welcome everyone to our 60th anniversary of Nigeria's Independence Day. My name is Jemima Ankil, and today I'll be talking about Onyeka Onwenu. Onyeka Onwenu is a Nigerian singer, actress, and a human rights activist. She was born on the 31st of January 1952. She's currently 68 years old. She discovered her passion for music on the 16th of August, and ever since she's made wonderful songs with brilliant albums, and she's mostly known for being a former chairperson of the Imo State Council of Culture and Arts. She's also known for being a former X Factor judge. I love all her songs, but my personal favorite is the Peace song.
Champagne, which was released on her birthday to coincide.
Now there you go find the money receipt. She know they carry last yo, she know they greedy. Kilonwa kiri. Mommy yetunde won tun lo yawo. Wọ́n fẹ́ ra gèlè lọ síbi ìyàwó. Daddy Suliya wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣayé. Wọ́n ti dé fìlà pé ká lọ jayé. Wọ́n jà wọ́n láwọn tún lọ ṣayé. Wọ́n pè Sunny Adé, wọ́n pè Bàdó. Èyí tún lè gan o. Wọ́n ní ìjọ tí mo jó lánàá. Ayé tí mo ṣe lọ́jọ́ yẹn o. Onílù ṣàmárọ̀ra o. Ìjọ tí fẹ́ wọ́n wọ́ra o. I saw you dancing, I forget yourself. You take your love, big block, Mercedes Benz.
Taxis waiting down on the street, so hurry up, I have
born
to
as Bukola Olamide, was born on the 7th
looking
of
round, you
September
see all the
1982.
people.
And since then, she's proven to be an amazing singer, songwriter, and recording artist. During her long career, she's managed to bring 4 amazing albums: Asha in 2009, Beautiful Imperfection in 2010, Lucid Dreams in 2019, and my personal favorite, Bed of Stones in 2014, which brought forth amazing singles such as Satan Be Gone and Ayo.
Taxis waiting down on the street, so hurry up, I have to go. Looking round, you see all the people making faces very cool. Carry me away, far from the circles that never breaks. Hey, 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 hey. Going home, where this road goes, I already know. Let's for one another, and they take you west to the sister. Ayo, 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 ayo. Well, the children rolling around, there's laughing in the crowd. I always do mean to say, ayo, ayo,
Kevin will bring forth a very short musical presentation.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful performance by year 11 and Kazi. Wonderful performance by year 11 and Kazi. Just giving us a flash of the African and Nigerian culture through the drums and all the instruments that are familiar with culture and tradition. We'll have this is the person.
The time has come, the time we have been waiting for. It is time for the August meeting, and we're going to build a cathedral in all the villages, and all our husbands must contribute. As for me, I'm going to wear the finest judge the village has ever seen, and it costs 5.3 million naira.
My sisters, I greet you. Me and my husband, we've already discussed. We're going to donate 3 million. As for my shoes, they're going to be like nothing you've ever seen. I greet you.
I agree with my women. I don't know about you guys, but I discussed with my husband. We're coming with Lexus 570. I'm sure you guys, husband can't do much about that.
You're here. This is mommy, you're here. I've been looking for you all around the house. Where have you been?
Where else will I be?
The August meeting is already planned, and I already told my woman you're going to give me 5.3 million naira.
Eh? 5.3 million naira?
Yes.
You won't even see 100 naira. Oh.
Why?
Ha.
Don't you have a job?
You're on your own, no. Unless you want to start for 3 months.
I don't care. Just give me the money.
You're on your own, no.
I'm not on my own.
You're on your own.
You're not going anywhere to
Leave
give
my
me
shirt
money.
too.
Give me the money.
Leave my shirt.
Give me the money.
Leave my shirt.
Give me the money.
Chief of the house, big Oga, sweetie, big daddy of the house.
Wait. Come. What do you want?
So we had our August meeting preparation today, and I already told them we're donating 3 million naira. And you're getting me a new pair of shoes.
New pair of shoes?
Yes.
I'm not giving you any money.
You know I love you. We need
You
3
don't
million.
love me. What do you need?
3 million.
3 million?
Yes.
Ha.
Plus a new pair of shoes.
See, I'm hungry. Go and make me food.
If when you give me the money, I'll make you food. And new pair of shoes.
Which money will you use to buy for food now?
Just give me the 3 million for the
I'll
August
give
meeting.
you 3 million. You will not have shoes.
And a new pair of shoes.
I'll give you my slippers.
No, a new pair of shoes.
You have to go and steal shoes, though.
You know I love you. A new pair of shoes.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
See, don't embarrass me this August meeting. I've told all the women there I'm coming with Lexus 570. Better know what to do about that. You have a job. See, I'm not taking that old thing for a 2020 meeting. Who cares? I'm not taking it. Sure. Okay.
How far now? See the troubles I'm having at home. My wife wants 5.3 million naira for August meeting.
Your one is small. My wife wants me to buy her a Lexus 570 just for one event.
You better pay her that money before she carries kerosene and matches and light you on fire.
Me too.
What happened? Sorry, life is not balanced. You have been here. Yes. Hmm. 50 bags of salt. Are you related to Lord's wife?
My family is royalty.
100 bags of cement. Why don't you not get married to Dangote at once? My sisters, this is not bad. This is a culture.
I heard you talking about a marriage list. My in-laws requested for 30 bags of salt, and I only gave them 5. These things can easily be negotiated, so don't worry, you'll get married.
You see, our culture is our heritage. Although it may seem strange, it reminds us of our roots. So we need to learn to enjoy and embrace it. Thanks for watching.
This is a press on the
Please, let's put our hands together for them. Whether you are at home, on Zoom, or you're in school, please put your hands together for them. Before we cut the NIS cake, that will be coordinated by Ms. Bukumi, would like to invite Ireolua Oyetunde to give us her quote. Ireolua, it's your turn.
Thank you, Mr. Obi. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ireolua Oyetunde, and today I'm going to be presenting a poem that I composed by myself. The title is Nigeria Diamond Jubilee. Today I green with envy, see Nigeria gleam and aging gracefully. The streets are festooned with green and white bales of satin, glamorously. They are lined with adults and children sharing. They promise loyalty, peace and unity. They represent natural wealth and peace. If Nigeria were a woman, she would bask with pious aura like a bride in her native colorful attire, swaying her hips with pride. Her husband would cleave unto her with unlimited love. She would sway with abundance, arms lined with beads and copper of history and culture, and languages and laughter. Her children will bask in her warmth, graceful for her independence. Behold, she is my cherished country, my country, Nigeria, beloved trigger of Africa, as she celebrates her Diamond Jubilee. Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. Thank you.
Well done, Ire. On behalf of Nigeria, I say thank you. Okay, so we move very quickly to the cutting of the cake. I'm going to be leading.
This is a press on the
To be needing everybody's cooperation at this point. I'll be calling up some people to stand with a cake, and then wherever you are, people in the hall, people at home, this is how we are going to be cutting the cake. I'm going to say Nigeria Art, and every one of us will echo 60. And once everybody echoes 60, the cake will be cut. So to cut the cake this afternoon, I want to call on Miss Oluchi, Miss Gifty, Miss Jasmine.
Hello.
Please, can we make it snappy? As you hear your name, please come forward. Mr. Chooks. And Mr. Gill.
This is a person.
So I hope everybody is ready to say 60. This is Nigeria's Diamond Jubilee. Please, the people standing by the cake, say cheese. Because Nigeria could decide to kick you out of that sport if you're not smiling. Okay. Remember, you're all saying 60. Nigeria art. Let's give Nigeria a round of applause. And at this point, I'll be asking all of us, wherever we are, and people in the hall, to stand for... Okay, so sorry about that. Before we take the school song, I'll be calling the principal once again in person of Mr. Ashish Gill to give the closing remark. Please let's give him a round of applause as he comes on stage.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today as we stream the program. I hope you enjoyed the wonderful presentations made by our students. A very informative afternoon. Congratulations and happy independence to all of you. There will be refreshments and lunch available at the Founders House after the program. Do join us. Congratulations and thank you very much for being with us. Happy independence. Over to Ms. Bukumi.
So I'm just going to be troubling you once again that we all stand as we take the school song together. May we rise as we take the school song together. At this point, I declare the ceremony for today officially closed. Thank you very much.
This is the press on the